They're just some good old boys, never meaning no harm. Beat all you ever saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born.
Chaz, are you in the basement again? I need your help up here.
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
Welcome to CK4RC.
Welcome back to the channel. I'm Chaz. This is CK4RC, and if you are of a certain age, old, like moi, that's French for me, so kind of bilingual, you know? But anyway, if you are old like this guy, there's a good chance you grew up with the coolest cars on the planet. And on top of just awesome cars, the coolest TV and movie cars of all time. I'm talking about the Pontiac Firebird kit from Knight Rider. I'm talking about the GMC van from A-Team. I'm talking about the Firebird Trans Am from Smokey and the Bandit. I'm talking about the DeLorean time machine from Back to the Future. I'm talking about Ecto-1 from Ghostbusters. The Torino from Starsky and Hutch. And, I mean, there's just so many. Am I forgetting any? I'm probably forgetting some. Oh, yeah. The General Lee from the Dukes of Hazzard. Check this thing out. So this is a super vintage Pro-cision RC. It's a 24 scale RC from, I think it's from 1980 is when this was made. I can't see the fine print. Yep, 1980. In the fine print right here on the molding for the battery tray. And this is just old school RC technology. It's cool because 1980, and it is RC. Look, it's got antennas instead of the connected wire. It's not remote control, it's RC. So that's pretty awesome. And it's got this good old classic little door right here. It slides down and pops open. Look how good condition that battery tray is in. So 4 AA batteries go in the car. And I've got some of those over here. Rip-roaring, ready to go. And then there's the on switch right there. There is no steering alignment. There used to be like a mechanical steering alignment right here, so you could kind of make sure it's going straight. Nope, this isn't interested in going straight. That's not going to happen. And then you've got the remote control, radio control, with the battery door still on it. This is crazy that the battery doors are still here. And takes a 9-volt battery. And look how clean those connections are. This is given signs that it should be functional. It should be operational. And yeah, we're about to test it. So there's that. And then here's what it looks like. It's a really simple radio control. I keep wanting to say remote control because it's so simple. But it goes in reverse. And as it goes in reverse, it turns. Turns when you go in reverse. And when you go forward, it goes straight. Theoretically. And you just push it down like that. It's like a little gear shifter. So that's cool. How cool is that? And it's spring-loaded. So there is no neutral. You turn the thing on, and the wheels start going. So you can go in reverse, or you can go forward, or you can just go somewhere, but it's gonna go. So there we go. That is the breakdown of the car. I'll give you a nice little look at the wheels. The tires are in nice, good shape. The motor seems engaged. It's not seized up, anything like that. The decals are in nice shape. The chrome plastic bumpers are looking pretty good. It's got these kind of purple tinted windows. If you look real close, you might be able to see the electronics in there. There's no interior. But look at this. There's the molded gas cap on the back up here. And the molded door vents and hood vents. This thing, the detail on this is really nice. Now, there is no suspension, and that, for a General Lee, that might be a little bit of a problem. I don't know, but I can tell you this. We're going to test it. We're going to try it. And if it will go, we're going to try to jump it. So, enough talking. Let's go see what this vintage RC is all about. All right, we are batteried up. We are going to turn it on. Here's a moment of truth to see if this thing is still operational. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's still winding up a little bit. Okay, all right, there we go. Not sure that that's going to be real good on gears going straight from forward to reverse like that, but I don't know. Let's see what happens. All right, the cool thing about this is one-handed driving, no problem. You know what I mean? Because it's got just a lever, that's all. So, all right, let's get this thing on and see what kind of speed we're working with. Now, I'm not expecting much because this thing, I actually looked in the, what's it say here? The date of manufacture was June 1981. So not really the peak of scale performance. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Okay, General. I see you driving around here. So there we have it. If you made it this far in the video, drop a comment down below. The General Lee rides again. How about that one? So the thing about this car, so yeah, it's not really exciting. It's not really fun. It's not really fast. It's not really good. But it's still so cool. Retro RCs, man. This is where the hobby started. So it's just cool to see these things still in action. And especially when they're in pretty good shape still. Now, the thing that surprised me about this is it was actually harder to control than I expected. It's so simple. It kind of tricks your brain into like, well, you can go forward or you can go backwards and left at the same time. But you really have to plan ahead because you don't get to control how much to the left and how quickly to the left because it just works. So this wheel right here is fixed, right? But this wheel over here pivots. And so it just kind of depends on how quickly that pivot happens as far as how quickly it turns and how much it turns. So that complicates things. So you really have to plan ahead. And then also, depending on the route you want to take, you have to make sure that you need to turn to the left. Because if you're going and you're trying to turn to the right, no, that's not going to work. You're going to have to go around the block. You know what I mean? So it's not as easy as you would think. Yeah, it's not that fast. It's not like it's hard to wrangle. You just really have to think ahead and pay attention to what the car's doing and act accordingly. And the other thing too about this thing, so Pro-cision, if you're still listening, they're not. I don't know why reverse is the default. Make it go forward automatically. And then if I want to back up and go left, then I can hit that. But no, it's reverse and left is default and forward is you have to make the effort to go forward. I don't know. That seems like a design flaw to me. But what do I know? I mean, I probably know that it should be backwards. But what are you going to do? This thing is 44 years old. I mean, what this is 1981, and I mean it's got some wear and tear on it. I'm 1981 too. I got wear and tear on me. I'm not in good shape. I'm not fast. I don't steer very well. I'm not easy to control. So I can relate to this car. It's not the best, but it's still so cool. It's a lot of fun to drive and play with just because it still works. And it's the freaking General Lee. Come on now. That's probably the most iconic car of all time. The most. Over all of the others I listed at the beginning of the video. The General Lee is tops. Well, that's it for today. Hit that quadfecta for me before you go. Like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hype. Keep doing RC stuff, and I'll see you next time. Big time thank you to my members and channel partners, and if you would like to join the ranks, click on that join button for exclusive content, never before seen videos, early access to videos, and other exclusive content, pictures, polls, and having an active voice in what comes next on the channel. So appreciate the support, click on that join button, and thank you so much to the channel members.